say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rebels will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will go on the attack first. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The 49ers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Ole Miss offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if there's an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this foot.
Oh, he's got some space. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove.
He'll take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Makes the catch.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Welsh. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. The Rebels come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Hopkins. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds a little space. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Thomas looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Might be changing the route. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disrupted and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be that.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Thomas back to pass. Finds his man. It's Spillman. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On first down from their own 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Hopkins. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The 49ers decide to punt it away. Corrals it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
Breaks into the open. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for... with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Under fire. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. The spin. Still on his feet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this offense is firing at all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Spillman. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Thomas just looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. He takes it at the 45. And the returner goes down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts to scramble to the left. Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And this QB, you can tell, did a really good job of continuing to buy time, go through his progressions. He wanted to make the big play and even got outside the pocket a little bit to his left and took the deep shot down the field. Just missed.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's not afraid to go deep. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Picked off! What a play by this defense. Got some room to run. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Thomas back to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score...
There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Now the lead is down to 11.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is
turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough, like knowing the situation.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And that's a live ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Thomas looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Pocket breaking down. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it.
Ball security is job security. You got to secure that football with 2 hands. I know it gets close and you want to reach it out, but you got to hang on to that football. Man, that's a missed opportunity on that 2-point conversion.
Here's the return from inside his 10. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Makes the catch. It's Welch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback keeps it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Rebels are on the move. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. through the air. It's Simmons. Quick completion on the out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Right to precept at 20. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gives it on the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on the option. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's third and goal and third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Not to the ground, fourth down. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Thomas back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. A strike downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run the counter. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Thomas looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and I think he was about a step or so for breaking that one. On the move, it's Welsh. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Welch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Thomas back to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Going for the marker on the ground. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. the grab on the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Rebels look to do some damage in the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Tempo in overdrive. The give on the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Let's go!
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Defense playing a bail technique. Thomas looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.